times we see fibroids which are pushing the cavity, but they are very tiny. Look at this fibroid. It's a 1.7 centimeter fibroid which is just touching the cavity, but it is not distorting it significantly. On hysteroscopy, you can see a small bulge in the posterior wall which is covered by the endometrium, and we know that under this is a tiny fibroid. Now this fibroid is not going to be accessible laparoscopically because it is really deep seated. It is also difficult to remove hysteroscopically with a scissor. So what we have done is, using the Truclear hysteroscopic tissue removal system, I am first inserting the blade and removing the endometrium on top of this fibroid. After I remove the endometrium, practically what you can see is that we are not able to see that very subtle bulge which was there. Now I will reduce the pressure of the distension a little, and there you go. Are you able to notice something? Yes, right there. That is the tiny fibroid. I want to remove it intact. So with the probe, I am just going inside and pushing it up, and then inserting the blade and doing the manual morcellation of this tiny fibroid. So now you can see that almost half of the fibroid has been morcellated. The principle of tissue retrieval is that mechanically this blade is breaking the tissue of the fibroid, and using the suction which is attached to this probe, all these tissue fragments are collected in the jar outside. These are all the all the fibroid fibers which you can see. Again, I am insinuating the blade between the myometrium and the fibroid and starting to morcellate. Now you will see that the entire fibroid has been shelled out from the cavity. It was a fibroid which was just touching and slightly pushing the endometrium, and it would have been impossible to remove it laparoscopically. The beauty of hysteroscopic morcellation is that we don't need to take out the fibroid separately. You can see this depression where the fibroid was. It is like a saucer, this entire cavity of the entire bed of the fibroid. The rest of the endometrium, this is the ostia. The rest of the endometrium appears totally normal. It was a single fibroid, and we have also confirmed it after surgery in the ultrasound that it is removed completely, and this is the end of story.